What's up, guys? Welcome back to Breakout Trading. So today I'm going to be going over the trades I made today. It is May 5th, 2020, and I ended up trading two stocks here, GNPX and SGBX this morning. So we'll go over that, and I also have some live footage that I'm going to be playing of the morning session. So first off, unfortunately ending the day down $50. Not ideal, seeing as though, especially because I was up on the first trade of the morning, not much, 18. And then I thought I saw a really nice setup on GNPX, but it just ended up not working out the first time. And then I had one winning trade on it, and then I got a little greedy, went for one more without waiting for a big enough pullback, and it faded all the way down. So going to be going over those. Yeah, this is not ideal, but I remain confident that I'll be able to make back all the losses I've had on this account so far since the start of April in like a few good days once I really get this down. So, I remain confident, happy. I learned more every single day. My execution today was phenomenal. Managed risk so well. Yeah, stop loss like right in there immediately when I'm into the position. It was really good, and I'll play the live video. So yeah, that's how the day went. And what I realized is that my biggest losses of this account have happened before I switched to DAS, which was on April 15th and 16th. I ended up taking some huge losses on ENT and APDN because I wasn't managing my risk at all. I was basically just bag holding, bought the top and just waited for it to bounce, and it never did, similar to what SGBX looks today, except I rode the whole thing down. So that's why those losses were so big. And today, I think I took good trades. I don't regret any of the trades, except possibly I'm going to try and mold my strategy from buying less tops. And I know that's easier said than done, but I really try to buy like the breakouts too much. I think I need to be buying the dips to support, and that's a lot better risk to reward ratio than what I've been doing. Because even the trade this morning on SGBX was somewhat sketchy. So anyways, yeah, I guess I'll just like run the live clips. Yeah, let's do that. So this is me this morning, trading the open. What's up, guys? Good morning. It is May 5th, 2020, and we are just getting ready here to trade the open. So there's about 4 minutes left to the bell. I'm narrowing down my watch list today because I think that sometimes I watch too many. So today I'm just going to be focusing on these two and just waiting for the best setup. So these are two of the leading gappers I chose out today. SGBX and GNPX both have a news catalyst. The news catalyst for SGBX is they are distributing their COVID-19 tests to the US. And I read here that they have like a yeah, it's a really good catalyst. So they're just going to be distributing those out to the US. They have like an agreement for a whole year or something too. So it's pretty good. So 3 minutes here to the bell, and then GNPX here. Something to do with like cigarettes, menthol cigarettes. I'm not too sure about this one. Yeah, must be some sort of other news that I'm not seeing. But anyways, it's moving up really nicely pre-market. So yeah, I've already predetermined the amount of shares that I'm going to be taking. So 130 shares in SGBX and 222 in GNPX. And I've already predetermined my risk, so it'll be a 20-cent stop loss for SGBX and a 12-cent stop loss for GNPX. The goal is to make 50 cents on SGBX, and the goal is to make 25 cents on GNPX. So yeah, not gonna lie, kind of nervous now that I know it's real money, but that's alright. We're not going to trade the first 10 minutes. We're just going to hold off and let the dust settle. Both of these daily charts here have tons of like bag holders. You can see that it had a huge run up here in the end of March, and then all of April it pretty much was doing nothing until now. So there's a good chance that a lot of people who bought in here and we're holding losses are going to want to sell on the open. Same thing with GNPX here. So big run up in February, another little pump in March, and then nothing till now. So there's going to be quite a few people who are holding and hoping, and they're going to be looking to sell. So yeah, that's the plan. I got my shares loaded up here, and I'm just going to be ready to enter in a price and either make some marketable limit orders or buy on the bid or buy on support. So 1 minute here. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait until the dust settles a bit. I think not gonna hop into anything until 9:40 because I just want to wait for his setup. You know, I gotta be a sniper. I don't want to just jump out of the gates open. I just, you know, trip over my laces. You know, I just want to relax here. If these stocks are truly strong, they'll be a great setup intraday. No need to rush, no need to panic in. So yeah, that's the plan. One last sip of coffee. Got my notes ready for my plan on how much shares I'm buying and whatnot in case they get deleted. Alright, let's see what happens. Not gonna trade the first 10 minutes. I'm gonna sit on my hands, like, you know, just have some discipline there. There we go. So I think if this one breaks over 630, can maybe hop in. Some resistance here. So a bit of a dump there on SGBX. However, GNPX is looking really strong. Getting hung up here on GNPX at that $4 daily resistance area. 414, so it's going to break above that, looks like. I don't want to chase this one. Lots of buyers on this. So like I said, if SGBX can get back above 6, I'm going to go for a break over this 630 area. So let's just hold off for a minute here. Possibly look for a pullback here on GNPX. 3080 area. Be nice. Oh shit, here we go. Can we break above 630? Holding 6 now. We got it, and then we get a nice break here. Okay. So I'm gonna wait for the break. Not gonna hop in too early. Wait until I see 630 and a flash of green. There's 620. There we go, we're in. Stop loss there. Looking for a move up now. sell half on this little pop here, cancel the stop loss, re-enter it, switch to limit. Come on, I need a bigger move than that. Let's see that flash. There we go. This one might get halted now to the upside. 650, come on. 650, can we get 650? Still holding the other half. Gonna let go of it there and cancel the stop. Whew, alright. Oh god, that was intense. So a nice little $18 there. Okay, so that was a pretty decent trade. The one thing that I don't like is 1709. That's what I marked out here. There's 620. Look where I bought it. I buy in at 625 and I bought literally right at the resistance level. What I need to do is I need to wait for a clean break above. I need to be buying the pullbacks towards that now support level. Yeah. You can see that what I did today is I measured out a ton of the daily topping candles on the daily chart for each, and that really helped determine support and resistance levels. So it broke, but it wasn't a clean break. You know, the tape wasn't going nearly as fast as GNPX tape. It didn't feel as light, and I should have waited for this to actually break maybe past 7 and then buy a pullback once it's uptrending. I was jumping the gun a little bit too fast right there. So, except what I did excellent, and I'm really proud of, is this morning I predetermined the amount of shares I was going to be buying for each. I really like this method where you just kind of put in the number of shares here, and then you can push buy when you see it doing what you want. So that was really good. I also had really tight stop losses. That was one thing that was really important to me. Is have your stop losses super tight. I already knew that I was going to have a 20-cent stop on SGBX and a 12-cent stop on GNPX, and I ended up actually using a 20-cent stop on GNPX because I cut my share size in half, so it's an equivalent dollar amount for a potential loss. One rule I did break is I told myself I wouldn't take a trade within the first 10 minutes, and here I am taking a trade within the first 10 minutes, so that's not good. But really good job placing that tight stop loss. The pre-planned share size and stop loss percentage, that was really good. I only focused on these two. I didn't, my watch list that usually has like a bunch in there, I only had GNPX and SGBX, and the rest are all just empty, like with the SPY. So that was really good too, is I found two that were the price range I wanted. I wasn't trading, 25-cent stocks where I'd be paying a fortune in commissions. I only paid $12 in commissions today, fully. So that's good too. Learned from my mistakes yesterday. And tried my best to read the level 2 in tape to watch when this wall of sellers gets, eaten into, and then the push happens. Yeah, and my execution just so fast. I think it took me 4 seconds there to sell half of my position, and then you can see stop loss there. So right now I have my position on full size, 130 shares. My stop loss is a 20-cent stop loss with I think it was a 10-cent offset. So you see average cost 625, stop at 595. Or no, sorry. Yeah, stop at 595. Oh no, 625. Stop loss is 605, and then with a 10-cent offset for the limit range, so that I'm not using market stops because those are even worse. But then what happened today is, I'll show you in the next video, is that actually got skipped one time, so that's also a downfall. But anyway, so I'm in here. I remember thinking this thing isn't really, like, it looks heavy, there's not really a big flash. I'm not seeing a big pop. I'm still seeing big asks, so I end up selling half, delete the stop, and then you can see the reason I had to delete the stop is because I have a hotkey to sell half. So you can see, where is it? Let's see if I can catch it. I don't know if I'll be able to catch it. So right there, so here's my my order to sell, 65 shares at 622. So my hotkey is 10 cents below the bid. So then I get executed at the best bid, which is right now 632, but I actually end up getting executed at 638, which is awesome. So that was a great sell, 50% of the position. But now you can see that my stop limit order still has the 130 shares, but whereas my position is only 65. So what I need to do is put F1, cancel all open orders for this ticker, and then re-enter the stop. And what it does is if I cancel that stop loss and then re-enter it, you can see that now it's for 65 shares. So that's what I do. And then you also have to switch your montage back to limit order in order to use the hotkey to sell the last half of your position. So for a second here, it looked like it was about to get halted. Actually, that would have been incredible if this thing got halted and opened up to the upside, but it didn't. And you know, like, it's just a great job managing my risk today. You know, it wasn't the best breakout, and I ended up selling pretty good at the top. And right there, I sell the rest of the position and cancel off my stop, and I'm out. I take a sigh of relief, and that was pretty good.
So a nice little $18 there.
Yeah.
Fuck. I'm such a noob. My heart is like racing.
It's true, man.
Shit's intense.
It's fast.
Alright, that was good though. That was good.
So I did break a rule. I said I'd wait 10 minutes. What is it, 4 minutes into the day, I already made a trade, so
it looks like this one might get actually halted to the upside.
So it didn't end up getting halted to the upside. It actually ended up dumping all the way back down. And then this is just, you know, this is what happened all day today with it. So pretty much just sold off all day. And I ended up taking one more stab at it because I thought it was going to reverse, but that's another rookie mistake. Don't try and trade counter trend. So that was it for that first one.
Some kind of glitch, I think.
Oh yeah, and then it glitched out. It said I made like 827, but there's no way. It ended up fixing itself later.
No. Filled at 38.
So yeah, that was the first trade, and then this second one here.
Okay, we're back just a few minutes later, and it looks like SGBX is continuing to make a move, so we're going to go for another.
So I think it starts right around here. So what happens here is I see GNPX, so I was patient. You know, now it's 10 minutes past the opening bell, and I can see that it's above VWAP, and I can see this the 9 EMA creeping up, and all day this 414 area was acting as resistance. So I was trying to buy a break of 414 and sell into 450.
It's just like holding VWAP moving sideways. It's holding. I want to see a break above like that 14 area. For a move to like 450 would be perfect. There's 410. There's 412.
So you can see I'm trying to watch the tape to watch it, and the level 2 watching here on the ask.
Okay,
but it
definitely
really has
gonna buy a break of 414 now.
It really has difficulty getting past this level, and all day it did.
There we go. We're in. Gotta do it. Gotta set the stop. There we go. Stop loss is set.
So right there, I did something I was really proud of. Is I was in, and I knew my stop was gonna be tight as hell, and I might just get stopped out right away, and then this thing rip without me. But I forced myself to push Shift S, and got that stop loss in, and that is something that I need to get good at. You can even tell myself I wait, and I'm like, nope, put it in right now because you need that.
I want to see a break above like that 14 area. For a move to like 450 would be perfect.
So the tape speeds up. There we go. I see 414 on the ask.
There's 410. There's 412. Okay, definitely going to buy a break of 414 now. There we go. We're in.
And it stalls out.
Gotta do it. Gotta set the stop. There we go. Stop loss is set. Let's move that.
It just is so much struggle. And then you can see this huge seller at 416, which I was really worried about because then that would scare away all the new buyers.
Come on, let's see it now. Oh god, huge seller at 416. I don't like that. Ah.
So now I'm already down. And the reason I'm down is because I'm buying the very resistance before it's broken. So I need to wait until that effing resistance is broken through. And then I buy the retest. That's what I have
Huge
to
seller
do.
there
Buy
at
the dip.
416.
Look at those
See it
asks.
break, come on. It's struggling. Shit. Come on, break 414 for me. Stop losses at below 4. We're going to leave it below 4. Doesn't look good. Doesn't look good. Doesn't look good. Come on, we need a break. We need a break. It wants to. It really wants to.
So at this point in the future, I've got to just cut the loss. You know, I'm down, what, $8 plus commissions, $10 total. Just cut the loss. There's no point, you know, holding on to this thing. Honestly, it really looked like it wanted to break, but someone or something was just holding it below 414. So next time,
Come on.
just got to cut it.
414, come on. 410, 412. 410 now, getting big asks. My average is 415, horrible entry. It's stalling out. It's stalling out on me. 412.
See, I know it's stalling out, so I should have just got out.
Oh my god, it really wants to break. This is so crazy. Here we go. Could get stopped out here if it breaks 4. We need that 412 to disappear. Come on.
It really looked like it wanted to break 414
again. Oh my god, look at those orders there. Oh my god, 416, 415. Oh my god, come on. It's having real trouble. Oh god, it's having troubles. Just about. Oh god, this is not good.
The commentary. That's cringe. So, yeah, I end up getting stopped out at 395. It just drops down. End up eating like a $30 loss, which puts me down on the day. Yeah, right there. This is my first time actually watching back this footage, so I'm curious where I got filled. Hopefully it's at like 394, 395. $395. So that was a really well-placed stop loss. As soon as it broke down below VWAP in the 9 EMA, I was out. Unfortunately, taking a $30 loss there, kind of disappointing after you take a nice winning scalp here in the morning. So that sucked. At that point, I'm down 16 on the day. Not what I want to be seeing. And doing this with the like, look at this 414 area. So the whole level we were getting hung up on was a daily resistance.
Okay. So one winner, one loser. Unfortunately, the losers always seem to be bigger than the winners. Now this thing is below V1, not what I want to see. So it really couldn't make it past 414. What was that? That
Right
was
there.
just a little bit of resistance here.
Oh, right there, yeah. So you can see marking out all these daily levels actually really helps. So, you know, once again, a good stop loss. Look at this thing's just dumping now. I got out when I knew I was going to be wrong. The breakout failed. If there's no reason to stay in at that point. Look at I got stopped out at 95. It's now at 63. Like that's another like 30-40 cents, man. Like that's crazy. And I force myself too to push Shift S. You got to be willing to put that tight stop if you're going to do this type of trading. That's absolutely crucial. So that's something I'm definitely proud of that I did today, that I will continue to do. So it ended up forming this really nice looking bull flag. SGBX are just shitting the bed. So have fun, shorts. That thing's over for me. And I did this bit of a measured move here, and you can see how nice this bull flag looks on my thumbnail charts. So I was watching this, and I was planning to buy a breakout of this, which I think I do. This was a good trade here. So let's watch this.
I need to see how it reacts to 414. Depending on that, I think I'm gonna buy this thing. I'm gonna up the share size a little bit here, just because it's a nice setup.
So once again, I'm
past
waiting
414 right now.
for 414.
Big seller there at 410. Need to see a clean break.
And that big seller there at 410 has been there all day. All day he's been there. So stuff like that is just like you gotta deal with it, and it's annoying, and it's hard to trade when there's huge like block orders like that right where you're trying to like get a breakout trade from, but that's just the way she goes.
I got bought up quick. So still a bunch of sellers there at that 410 area. Did break a downtrend line. Alright, we're in there. Oh shit, did we miss it?
So right there I put an order out for 415, and I end up it jumps over without me. But then look at these sell orders, man. These things are disgusting. Like, what are these? They're humongous. So anyways, we end up getting filled when it goes back down to 415. Right there. So good entry
okay.
at least.
We're in. Set our stop.
Once again, setting that stop right away.
Shit, don't fake me again. This up to like 3. Go, come on. Selling half there. Reset stop loss. Selling the rest there. Okay. So we're back to like break even for the day, it looks like, after that. It's another good trade.
Yeah, so that one there, one thing I wish I did is I sold too early. I should have just let, like, this is a fantastic breakout here. Got a little surge of volume, like, really nice entry. I should have just let this go to 450 naturally.
Reducing the loss there.
I gotta let my winners be a bit bigger.
Okay, what are we on? The brokerage website. So now, on the day, including commissions, we're only down about 274 now.
So hindsight, maybe should have stopped there. But anyways, we keep trading, and this thing ends up going up to 450. So we try and get another breakout past 450, but this is the worst stock in the world to try and do a breakout on because of all those big block orders.
Now.
So you can see it consolidates, and then right here, I do the thing that I should completely stop doing, is I buy right underneath
like we might
resistance.
Want to break 450 for my target up to 480.
So my target was 480, and I click buy right there. So I'm in right now at 450, literally right under resistance. Don't buy under resistance like that. Wait for it to break, pull back, and then that's your entry with your stop loss below that breakout point. Just got to get that in my head to just do that, because what this is doing is it's killing me. I'm buying resistance, and then my stop loss is super tight, and it's so easy for it to just drop down and hit it. So unfortunately, that's what happened. It fakes me out for like the second, third time today. And then again, these huge block orders just keep showing up, and we end up getting stopped out. Not much to see here. Yeah, well, actually, this one's very concerning because it drops, and I have a 10-cent offset for my stop limit, and it blows right past them both. It blows right past 430, right, 430 right down to 4, and then luckily it bounced me back up, and I got filled. So that's a concerning thing about your limit stops, is that if there's a huge sell like that, it can be really bad. So again, 450 is one of those daily resistance levels that I mapped out, and you can see how much they're respected. So right here, it's just like, maybe it was that big sell order or something, but this thing just drops like a rock, all these big sellers. 1 second it's at 37, literally 1 minute later. Oh, not yet. 140. 142. So you can see, yeah, there's big sell orders going through, big ones, and it drops from 440 all the way down to like 17, just like that, so quickly. So at that point I'm down like, 46, maybe even more, and then luckily it bounces back up, and yeah, so luckily it bounced back up and filled me, thank God. So that was a shit trade. Once again, why do I buy underneath resistance? Is these things I ask myself. So no more. I'm only buying dips, or like, even if it is a breakout trade, let it go without you and buy the pullback. So at that point, I'm pissed. So this is another thing. This is how I knew I was done for the day. Is like right after I took that loss. Right after, I'm down 27. I immediately hop into SGBX because I think it's curling up, and I look for a move to VWAP. So I'm like, what am I doing? I'm in this right now. Like, what is this setup? It's not even a setup. I'm just pissed off. So I end up getting in this for whatever reason.
If I lose this trade, I'm done for the day. I'm gonna try and get a move up to VWAP here.
Yep, so I try to go up there. At least I respected what I said just there. Not much happens. I just let it run up. I'm up like a small amount. And then it's in a downtrend all day. Like I showed you the chart for the day. And it ends up just blowing past my stop. At least I moved my stop loss up to basically break even. My entry was 535. My stop was 533. And we end up getting filled. Oops. Wait, is it frozen? What happened? I'm not too sure what happened to the video, but anyways, we just end up getting stopped out there. Absolute shit trade, and that's how I knew it was done. Yeah, so that's pretty much it, guys. This is what it did for the rest of the day. So here's the first trade of the day right there. There's for some reason I thought that was a good entry, but this thing has just been selling off literally all day. So yeah, not much opportunity there. And then with GNPX also, there was the first mistake, the triangle breakout, and then that mistake. And in hindsight, it was good. I remember seeing this too. I was actually going to take my dogs for a walk with my girlfriend, and I thought maybe I should just hop in too. This is another good lesson. I thought should just hop in right now. It's gonna break VWAP and it's gonna blow past high a day, and I'm gonna make all my money back. But look what happened. If you FOMO'd in right there, you get wrecked. So overall, great execution today. Much better than what I've previously done. I'm proud of my trading today. I have some notes written today. Only buy the dip. Only buy the dips. That's what I'm going to do. Everything else I did good. So yeah, tight stop losses saved me. I only spent $12 in commissions today, so that's pretty good for the thing. And you gotta just buy the dip, buy the red, buy when others are selling, even short term. But you want to buy at support. Buy at support. This is what I wrote right here. Buy the dip. So that's going up beside the computer. Just dropped my phone. Anyways, guys, that's it for me. Happy trading. See you tomorrow.